Good morning, students. In the last period, integration by partial fractions and problem depend on working rule number 1 to 5 is completed. So today I want to discuss another one, the most important point for the integration by partial fraction. So particularly every year in the annual exam, in the list of 3 or 2 marks, so 3 or 2 marks ದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಆನ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ if u and v are the functions of x, then integral of u into dv is equal to u into v minus under the integral sign v into du. First we have to derive this formula. So integral of u into dv is equal to u into v minus under the integral sign v into du. It means that first function as it is into the integral of the second function minus under the integral sign integral of the second function into derivative of that is the first function. So this is the statement. If u and v are the functions of that is x, so then integral of u into dv is equal to u into v minus under the integral sign v into dv. So proof of the theorem is very simple. So we know that the product formula in derivative. So that is, we know that product formula in derivative. So that is d by that is the derivative d by dx of that is u into v is equal to that is u into that is dv divided by that is dx, then plus v into that is du divided by that is dx. So this is the product formula in derivative. So proof of the integration by that is the parts ದಲ್ಲಿ theorem ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಈ theorem ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we know that product formula in derivative d by dx of u is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by that is dx, where that is u and v are the functions of that is x alone. Okay, then on integrating direct on integration ಮಾಡಿ that is on integrating our equation. So integral of that is d by that is dx of u into that is v u with respect to that is dx is equal to integral of u into that is dv divided by dx into that is dx, then plus that is integral of v into that is du divided by that is dx into multiplied by that is dx. So integrate with respect to that is x. So we integrate the above that is equation. So derivative formula ಏನದ ಅದನ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ that is integral ಮಾಡಿ integral of d by dx of uv into dx is equal to above steps ಅನ್ನು integrate ಮಾಡಿ then plus integral of this term. Then come to the next important step is that is how to integrate this term and next term and last one term. So integral of this term totally differentiation under the integral sign ಬರ್ತದೆ. So first derivative ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು derivative answer ಅನ್ನು integrate ಮಾಡಿದರೆ total answer ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ total answer ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. I want to give one general example. So integral of integral of that is d by that is dx of simply right, that is x with respect to that is dx. So first in ಮಾಡಿ, so derivative d by dx of that is x the derivative number usually x the derivative that is 1 into that is dx in 1 the integral ಬರೀರಿ. Integral of 1 with respect to that is dx means simply write that is x plus constant term that is c. We get the original term, so that is differentiation under the integral sign ದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ term ಅದ we get again that is originally that is x ನಿಮಗೆ x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So differentiation under the integral sign ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮೊದಲು ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ x ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ x ಬರ್ತದೆ, x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, sin x ಇದ್ದರೆ sin x ಬರ್ತದೆ, cos x ಇದ್ದರೆ cos x ಬರುತ್ತೆ on the same line. So that is differentiation that is under the integral sign. So its answer, so this term answer ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ that is u into, so that is v is equal to that is integral of, right, that is dx ರಿಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ u into, so that is dv is equal then plus integral of dx ಅನ್ನು ರಿಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ totally v into, right, that is total term that is du p into du. Rearrange the equations. ಇದನ್ನ rearrange ಮಾಡಿ starting LHS ಬರೀ RHS ಬರೀರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ LHS ನ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬರೀರಿ. So integral of, right, that is u into, so that is dv and then plus integral of v into, right, that is du is equal to simply that is u into that is v. So required is integral of u into dv is required. So integral of, right, that is u into, so that is dv is equal to ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, so uv and then minus integral of v into, right, that is du, totally integral of u into dv is equal to uv and then minus under the integral sign v into that is dv. So this is the required that is the formula. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಡಬೇಕಾ, so note this point ದಲ್ಲಿ, so first one point, so that is how to remember the, so this formula, so that is the first function, ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ that is the second function, integral of v into dv. ಈ v ಅನ್ನ first function ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ dv ಏನದಲ್ಲ ಅದು second function. So to remember this formula ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so that is the first function that is as it is, first function ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ, okay, and then into, so that is integral of int, integral of the that is the second that is the function, so then minus under the integral sign, so that is integral of that is the second function into, so that is derivative d by dx of, right, that is the first function. So you have to remember the integration by parts formula. Integration by parts ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೀರಿ, ಇಂಟು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ದೆನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಸೈನ್, ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂಟು ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಅದನ್ನು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಬೈ, ಓಕೆ. ಬೈ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ರೂಲ್, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅದ, ಆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 2, or note this point number that is 2. So everyone problem ILATE LIATE ಫಾರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಐತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. Before applying the integration by parts formula, so just to verify the given problem LIATE ಫಾರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಐತೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಅವು ಎರಡೂ ಟರ್ಮನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ by applying the integration by parts, so two function is required, two functions. So in the LIATE ಫಾರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಐತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, LIATE ಫಾರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್, ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗಿವನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ, ಸೊ LIATE ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್, so first function as it is into integral of the second, so minus under the integral sign, integral of the second into derivative of the first function. So LIATE means that is the first one, I means I is nothing but I indra idike nandana. So I means that is inverse. Inverse that is a trigonometric, that is a function. I indra usually inverse trigonometric function. So that is L is nothing but simply right, that is logarithm. L is right, that is logarithm, that is a function. I indra inverse trigonometric function. L indra logarithm function. Next one, that is A. A is nothing but algebraic. Right, that is algebraic, that is a function. The next one is that is the T means, that is the trigonometric. Trigonometric functions. Then E means exponential function. Exponential function. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So I means inverse trigonometric function, A means that is a logarithm function, L means logarithm function, A means algebraic function, so T means trigonometric function, E means that is exponential, that is the functions. So by taking the now two examples depend on that is LIATE, so that is for evaluate the following. Evaluate the following integrals. Evaluate the following integral. First one problem, very simple. Example number that is 1. So integral of right, that is x into that is the sin x into that is the x. So how to evaluate this problem? So integration by parts apply ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ at least that is a two function is required. First one is x is there, another one is that is the sin x is there. So given problem relate from the LIATE ನೋಡಿ. First x means that is algebra here. Then the next one is that is the sin x means that is a trigonometry. Algebra ಇದೇ ಆರ್ಡರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ algebra ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ that is a trigonometry. So this is the given problem in the form of that is LIATE. Apply the integration by parts. So first ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದಕ್ಕೆ that is the first function. So that is the second one sin x ಏನದ that is the second function. So by applying the solution for the given problem, so that is by parts. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ? Right, that is by parts and apply ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Already the given problem in the, so that is so LIATE formally problem other. Then by applying the integration by parts. So working rule in the first function as it is. First function ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದಾದರೆ that is x as it is into integral of the second function sin x, that is integral. You know the list of the formula. So integral of that is sin x ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ minus that is cos x. So that is minus that is cos x, and then minus that is under the integral sign. Integral of the second function. Integral of the second function ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is minus that is cos x ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ into derivative of the first function. X the derivative ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ right, that is simply 1 with respect to that is x. So here first function ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆದಿನಿ into integral of the second function sin x integration ಅನ್ನದ minus that is cos x. ಇದು minus integral under the integral ಇದು formula ದಲ್ಲಿದೆ minus under the integral sign, minus under the integral sign as it is ಬರೆದಿನಿ into integral of the second. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇದನ್ನ integral of the second ಬರೆಯಿರಿ into derivative of the first function. X the derivative ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ that is 1 into that is x. Again you have to write in the simplest form. Totally minus that is x multiplied by right, that is cos x ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ minus of minus means that is a plus integral of right, that is cos x multiplied by 1. So that is cos x into that is x. Then come to the next one, that is minus, that is x into, that is cos x as it is, then plus integral of, that is cos x, integral of, that is cos x in the formula mandatory, that is sin x, then plus, that is constant c. It ಬರೆದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So just you have to remember the list of derivative list of formula, and then integration to the list of formula. So derivative and integration formula, so at a time apply ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. Integration by parts working rule ನೆನಪಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Then come to the example, alright, that is example number, that is 2. So evaluate integral of, right, that is x into, so that is e raised to x into, that is x. Again you have to apply the integration by form. So in the LIATE formula ಇದನ್ನ check ಮಾಡಿ. The given problem is it in LIATE form? LIATE formula ಏನನ್ನ, so that is the first function and that is x, second function means that is e raised to x. ಇದು LIATE ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ observe ಮಾಡಿ. ಮೊದಲ algebra ಆಮೇಲೆ exponential function ಅದ, ಮೊದಲ a, that is algebra, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನದ exponential function ಅದ. So that is given problem is in LIATE form. Directly you have to apply the integration by, that is the parts. Integration by parts ಅನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Solution for the, right, that is given problem, right, that is by integration by, that is parts. So directly integration by parts ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. First function into integral of the second function. First function ಯಾವುದು? Right, that is x ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆದರೆ into integral of the second function. e raised to x the integration ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತದ. e raised to x the integration ಅನ್ನೋದು itself only, right, that is e raised to x, then minus under the integral sign, integral of the second. So e raised to x ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So into e raised to, that is x, multiplied by derivative of the first function ಅಂದರೆ x the derivative ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 1 into, that is x. Again you have to write in a simplest form, right, that is x as it is into, right, that is e raised to x ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆದಿ, then minus under the integral sign e raised to x into 1 ಅಂದರೆ itself only e raised to x with respect to, that is x. Again you have to write in a simplest form. Okay, so first function, that is x ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ into integral of, that is e raised to x as it is, then again integral of e raised to x. So integral of e raised to x another itself only, so that is e raised to, that is x, then plus, that is a constant, that is the c in the first two term. So here that is e raised to x is there, again that is e raised to x is there. I taking e raised to x as, that is common, right, that is e raised to, that is x in the bracket, simply e raised to x ಅನ್ನು ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದರೆ e raised to x in the bracket x minus, that is 1, then plus, that is the constant, that is 6. Then come to the another one, so that is example. So on integration by parts, right, that is example, right, that is example number, that is 3. So evaluate the integral of, so evaluate the integral of, right, that is x into, very simple, right, that is x into, right, that is cos x into, that is x. Okay, so see the given problem, is it in LIATE form or not? If LIATE form the LIATE ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನದ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ algebraic ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನದ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ a trigonometric ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. First function, that is algebra a, next one is, that is a trigonometric function. Therefore the given problem is in LIATE form. Then apply the integration by, that is the parts. So by applying the integration by, right, that is the parts, integration by parts and apply ಮಾಡಿ. So first function as it is, right, that is the first, that is x as it is into solution for the given problem. So into integral of, that is the cos x. So cos x the integration in method simply, that is the sin x, then minus under the integral sign, right, that is integral of, right, that is the sin x, cos x the integration simply, right, that is the sin x, into the derivative of the first x, the derivative that is 1 into that is x. Again you have to write in a simplest form. Right, that is x as it is into, right, that is sin x and hage barele into, then minus under the integral sign of sin x into 1 under simply, right, that is sin x into that is dx. Then come to the at the end. So x and hage barele, right, that is sin x and hage barele, then minus that is under the integral sign. Integral of that is sin. Integral of that is sin in minus that is cos x, and then plus that is sec. At the end you have to rewrite the so given thing. So write x as it is into that is sin x and hage barele minus of minus andre right that is plus cos x then plus c. Okay. So in this part integration by parts theorem, proof of the theorem, then working rule to how to evaluate the problem depend on that is integration by parts. Integration by parts of the problem ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ first function into integral of the second minus under the integral sign integral of the second into derivative of the first function. So ಇದು working rule formula. ಇನ್ನು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮು ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಲೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಐತನಿಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲೈಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೊಗಾರಿಥಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಎ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಜಿಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, E means trigonometry function, E means that is exponential function ಅಂತದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ದೆನ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಎಟ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೈನಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದಂದ್ರೆ ಇರೋದು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 2ಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗಿಬಿಡ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಸೊ ಅಂದರ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, 1 9 all.